Morning. Sun's just rearing its head. It's about 6 o'clock above the Yorkshire Wolds, and very, very fresh. It feels very, very autumnal. So yeah, I'm just sort of getting sprayer loaded up, ready for a flyer. We're just starting rounduping stubbles off. Well, stubbles and workland, to be fair. We're starting to think about drilling some barleys end of week. And first wheats actually on heavy land, because our early drill first wheats last year did best of any. You know, they seem to get established before the drought. I know 2 seasons aren't alike, but I don't know, going in dry and warm and getting established before it comes wet and miserable, I think it's the key on our land anyway. And with us using this double residual on our blackgrass, it's working. So you know, we've found sort of a plan what works for us. Yeah, it might not work for you, but so yeah, right, I better check water. I'm 1700 litres in, and yeah, I've got quite a bit to do today. About 50 acre, and then I need to wash out. And you see, I want 1700 litres, just come a bit late. I use one of these things. It's called a flow pony, and it's just a bit more accurate. It measures litres of water going through there, you see. Your modern sprayers will have all this bloody stuff on it, but our old lass hasn't. We've got now on it, which may be a good thing when it all starts going tits up. That late drill maize has had at least a life since it got wet. It's growing like mad. You'd have thought it'd have been like a dormant crop when it's produced its pod, but its cob, should I say. Ollie topped Ali's rape coriander yesterday. It smells beautiful, it really does. I bet you can smell it from miles. Oh, it does. It smells lovely. We're heading down playing this morning. We've got this toolbar on the mowers on the big tractor, and we're putting cover crops in various places. So whether it's going to be a success, I don't know. Consists of oats, rape, few beans, peas, and a bit of oilseed rape. So, oilseed rape as a storer, to sort of get a good taproot down to find them nutrients such as a cereal can't find. And your rye and your oats, they're good scavengers as well. And then obviously next year we'll terminate them with glyphosate and drill straight into them green, because it worked this year, it really did. Everyone was worried about, well, allelopathy, where these cereals, what we're putting in now, if they are terminated real early, they give off some kind of toxins what affect your cash crop, but it didn't seem to affect us last year, so these cover crops in. It's consisting of rye, oats, a bit of oilseed rape, some beans and peas. I know peas are going to get killed off a bit first frost, but beans are quite resilient, spring beans. Our neighbour had some volunteer ones in his field among his crop of wheat, and he left them. I don't know whether he left them for a reason to store a bit of nitrogen up or work for him over winter, but it's actually going well. When we first came, we had everything too deep. And we thought, oh no, what we've done, what we've made, totally wasted our time. But we've got the toolbar on in about 7 inch, I'd say, 7 or 8 inch. The drill's lightened off, so we are putting seed in real deep. And diesel wise, we're using, well,
22 litres in heavy.
22 litres in heavy, and it's down to high teens in the lighter lands. So I mean, she's totally up on top of job, and she's only using half her engine power. So to be fair, I think it's a success. But what we're going to do, we're going to drill a big block with the toolbar, and then I'm bringing his class later on. We're going to swap tractors, and we're going to drill the rest just direct drilling, because where we were deep and stirring it up a lot, the worm count, it was unbelievable. It was like a worm farm. So what we've done this last couple of years looks like it's working. See, we'll lift the toolbar up, lift the drill up. It's a bit of a numb affair to turn round, but oh, he says it in.
Well, it is compared to the class. I have to be around by myself with one.
But we can't turn too sharp, because you could end up meeting corner to corner sort of thing. That corner at toolbar on the drawbar, so. But we ain't got no GPS on this. In fact, it's sort of made my mind up that we are. What?
Straight back.
That's straight, because your drilling was straight last year. Last year with your GPS. We'll come back in a bit and have a look at it. Oh! It doesn't matter if you miss a bit.
No, tramline. Not tramline. I am tramline.
Just takes a bit. I mean, new machines just take a bit of getting used to, don't they? But land has gone from absolutely desert dry to, I won't say wet, it's in real good order actually. I'm really pleased, I really am. Right, we'll go and have a look on the outside, then I'm off to have a look at...
In here?
Pardon?
Yeah, I did 3 mile an hour, didn't I?
We'll go up one. If it starts moaning and groaning, oh, it's alright with that, isn't it?
That's me what? Well, I dare rip her in half and send a leg and
Trouble is with this tractor, it's sometimes too powerful for operations. I know I can hear you saying, well, you never have enough horsepower, but you do when you start ripping stuff to bits. I mean, we've buggered 2 6-metre power hours with it, because it's unforgiving. It starts grinding teeth off the cogs, and you start. I mean, this bloody thing, what would it pull it at? I wouldn't like to say. It would pull it at probably 12 or 14k, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
But then you'd start doing shear bolts, and then you'd start bending frame on this cultivator I've made, so you totally waste your time. Hey up, you're bunging up. Look, just lift it up and down. Don't even, just lift it up. Let's go. I wouldn't even bother. I won't even bother. I was doing it again. Yeah, I won't even bother even if you're missing a bit. So this stopped. Can you see that disc starting again?
Started going, hasn't it?
Yeah, don't even bother about. Just make it easy job. You see, you can feel it. That's bloody still hard under there, isn't it? It's coming up in lumps.
You scratch it?
6% wheel slip. Right, we'll have a look on the outside and then I'm off. Right, I'll. So if you do two, yeah, just through here, maybe back off. This we just. Oh gosh, it's straining now. This wet hole has been a serious wet hole. In fact, it's well drained, this field, but the outfall takes a lot of water. But we're going to put a tyre drain. We just haven't got around to it this time. Next season we'll put a tyre drain in, but it hasn't stood water as much as it normally does since we've started doing this no-till practice. I mean, this is sort of min-till, I would say, but I just think it just needs a little leg through. But time will tell when we do try a few little experiments in it. Right, I'm off. resorted to desperate measures, I'm afraid. I've said that I wouldn't use insecticides again, but I'm having to. I've inspected our rape today, and the flea beetle activity is something I've never seen before. So don't neglect yours, because ours is absolutely rife with them. Past the pepper pot stage, and it's really growy where they've been growing. The little plants are growing real fast, but there's that much activity. They're mowing them off as they come through. So, but the thing is I mean, this is a little bit different to a lot of other insecticides. I mean, this is just basically it's not like in a canopy of beans or oilseed rape where there's millions of other insects to kill, not just your target species. I mean, yes, there will be a few spiders and other little critter, but you know, there's no reason for any bees to be in among this lot. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I didn't really want to, but if I hadn't, I'd have nothing left, because they're really decimating it, like. So yeah, like I say, if you don't neglect yours, I even put some slug pellets on. This bloody, you'd think all the dry weather we've had would have made slug activity very slim, and even killed them off a bit, but there's loads of slug activity as well. How to tell on the little rape plants if it's like pepper potted, like eaten from the inside to make like a pepper pot surface, that's flea beetle, and if it's like chewed from the outside, that's slug damage, and we've got both. So, and it's only a tiny plant, so any help I can give it, the better. Not to worry. It's a lovely evening. It's about 5:30. That's another thing. When are they most active? Because when I was on my inspecting of about 3/4 of an hour ago, they were very, very active, as in everywhere. You know, they were just up and about. You could see the soil sort of, you know, something would just catch your eye, and there'd be a little flea beetle moving about, and one would spring off a leaf, you know. So they look buggers. I don't know how the chemical affects them though, because I've just come over here. So how it affects them and kills them, whether they're sort of been burnt now, I don't know, or it poisons them gently, I don't know, but yeah, there's quite a bit of slug activity and all. There's a fair few plants, but they've made a mess of them already. I mean, if there's the activity, the ground's moving. You know, you don't really have to look hard to, you know, you just get a glimpse. Look at the little buggers here. One of you. And that's another critter, you see. See, we will kill a few beneficials, but oh Christ, I've never seen infestation like this. I really am. Whether they're gonna beat us, I don't know, but I'll have to keep a very, very close eye on them. And like I said, I didn't want to really use insecticides unnecessary anyway. Well, this isn't unnecessary, is it? God almighty, they're rife and very active and all. Like, I don't know, sometimes, well, a few years ago it was like middle at night job, innit, where everybody said, oh, go spraying in middle at night, that's when they're most active. Well, I would say they're very, very active now, and it's about 5:30. Quite a nice evening, so sun's going low, and they're very, very active. So yeah, so this has had some serious pest control today, because our flea beetle put Hallmark Xeon on for flea beetle, and a good dose of slug pellets as well. So there's quite a dry spell coming, so, and it's still warm, very moist, and the soil's very, very warm to the touch, really, and so hopefully it's going to grow away from its demons. But anyway, right, tea time or dinner time for some of you. We say tea here. We had dinner at 12 o'clock. When did dinner come tea time? I don't know. Yeah, dinner's at 12 o'clock. Tea time's at tea time whenever you get it. Right, if you like these videos, like and subscribe. And we're gonna do 2 or 3 a week. There's a farm in East Yorkshire. Bye for now. Or at least come to see me now, look.